I just know that you are so excited right now. This guy has not shut up for the last 2 days. Just talking about Jack Harlow's dropping an album. Jack Harlow's dropping an album. Oh my god, we have to react. And I was like, I see, like, I'm gonna probably be tired. Like, I'm unemployed, so like I just kind of want to enjoy my time. And like you're like, oh, but I wake up at 5 a.m. and I really want to have no sleep and be able to just react to this Jack Harlow album with you because I need to hear it. I'm so excited. You're going to bed? Well,
you can't just lie to them like that. I'm going to bed. I wake up at 4 in the morning.
Alright, yeah, so today we're reacting to Jack Harlow's Jackman.
Jackman.
Which I would say is copying off Jack Boys, but whatever.
It's almost like a command, you know?
It's a hierarchy. He's the Jackman, they're the Jack Boys.
Yeah.
I don't really know that much Jack Harlow. I did not like the last 2 albums that much. You know, he has some good songs. I like him as a person. Yes. He's pretty cool, pretty funny. But musically, I'm just not there with him yet.
Fair.
Your history?
So I got into Jack Harlow like right when What's Poppin' dropped, and I was like, this guy sounds sick. Like, I like him a lot, and I got into a lot of his older stuff. Like, I agree with you where it's just like recently his albums have just kind of been like watered down, almost like trying to be like poppy, like trying to have these like, you know, moments that just that you can't manufacture that. But you know, definitely some tracks that I really enjoy. I know that we both really love Industry Baby. And he's a huge part of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just with the nature of the way he's dropping this album, it just is very akin to, you know, people in the game where it's just like, he had no single for this. He's not trying to like set. It's like every other record, it was like, you know, you have the lead up single, you do all the rollout and everything.
Class.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like being able to have an album that's just like, yeah, I'm dropping it, guys. It's like, okay.
We'll see. You know, if there's anyone to judge it the best, it's us.
Yeah.
We have the best takes. And, yeah, I mean, this is his make or break it moment, and we're glad to deliver it. So,
yeah. You strike out 3 times, you're out.
Yeah.
That's just the way it works.
That's just the way it is. He's going to look at the features.
10 songs.
Okay.
No visible features at least.
Okay. How long?
8 hours. No, it's 24 minutes.
24 minutes?
Yeah. We're in and out.
Oh, my God. We're going to be in and out of this so quickly. I'm happy.
All right, you ready for this shit?
I'm ready. What's the name of the first song?
Starting off, Common Ground.
Common Ground. All right. I'm going to look up the Genius lyrics because that's just how I roll.
Okay.
All right. Common Ground. That was a quick one. Nothing really to say from me there.
Yeah, I like the commentary. I think he's falling into that like the Drake formula where it's like, oh, you could just soul sample, rap over it. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We'll move on.
We move.
I liked it though. I'm cool with it.
It's all right.
Yeah. Next up, we got They Don't Love It.
I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Fuck buffing my nails, dog. I'm trying to get buff. They don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love it.
I'm like listening to it, and I'm like, yeah, this is like good car music in my brain. I'm like, I'm driving somewhere, it's sunny out, throw this on, you know.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like not bad. You know, I can't say that's a bad song.
Yeah.
But I can't say like I don't see myself listening to it on my own.
Okay.
But you know, I feel like I'm getting overstimulated with white rappers. You know, we just watched Dave, and then we're listening to him talk about being a white rapper as well. And that was M he was referencing with the vomit and sweaters, right? I
assume.
Yeah, right. He's not talking about Macklemore there.
Vomit and sweaters.
Because he goes I want to be the best rapper since the one that raps about vomits and sweaters. I assume Macklemore there, but maybe he's talking about M. Who knows? I'm thinking of great white rappers here.
Yeah, well, Macklemore is like the best rapper since 2014, you know, and then like Eminem when he was rapping about like vomiting sweat and stuff, he was the greatest before then, and like I think now it's finally time to pass down, you know,
the torch,
the hip hop's greatest. Honestly, I think Jack Harlow feels intimidated by the current rap landscape when, you know, he's got to compete with NF for the crown of the greatest in hip hop.
And Lil Dicky.
And like, you know.
And you can't forget about the underground's Tom McDonald.
Oh, Tom McDonald is like, like you want a dude who speaks for the people. You go listen to Tom McDonald.
Yeah. You know, I like my rap rougher on the edges. I like Jelly Roll.
Who?
Jelly Roll, the country rapper.
I haven't heard of him.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm.
No. There's a rapper who does country?
Yeah, man, he's up and coming. Like,
I hope he's up and coming to my state.
Yeah.
So I can go party.
it's a Jelly Roll.
So I can go do the jelly.
No, his name.
Listen to. Next up, we got Ambitious.
Ambitious, 14-year-old, grades going down, but my hair cut like I'm a weirdo.
He's just like me.
Fresh hair, scuffed up kicks, old navy my apparel, and I'm coming to my girl like I'm sterile.
Not like me.
My favorite one so far.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked the journey
Yeah.
it took us on.
Yeah, I think we're the common theme we're gonna kind of see throughout like the entire project is just like, I think by calling it Jackman, it's like he's gone through a lot of growth. Like he's gone from being just kind of like what could have been a one-hit wonder to being literally one of the biggest sought-after stars who's now multi-talented, doing all these different things, and it's like
White boys can't jump or whatever the fuck.
yeah. I think this definitely makes sense why it was just kind of like, yo, I'm gonna drop this. It was like this is kind of the project of like, let me reflect on the last few years, let me reflect on my life, and just kind of like put it all into music. I think it's really solid so far.
Yeah.
Next up we have, Is That Ight?
Just play it, man.
No, what? Did you someone said anything? What was?
No.
Are you laughing? Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you. Just
not.
don't say the name of the song ever again.
Okay. Now we're gonna be listening to Is That Ight?
No airports and no flights. That's how I wanna live my life. Is that aight? We them same guys. I just want peace. I don't want no smoke, and I don't wanna go to One Oak. I just wanna go home.
Really solid track.
Yeah, solid track. Not bad.
I think it's cool listening to like this project and like comparing it to kind of like his like 2017, 2018 projects when like he was like literally still in high school and like writing these kind of like writing songs that were like this, but it's like now he can come back and kind of have like this whole new perspective to bring to it.
Does he slightly regret the fame a little bit? Because he's like, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's
no
like,
retweets, no likes.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was the vibe I was getting, where it's just like, getting propelled into this much stardom that quickly.
yeah.
It's overwhelming.
I mean, it's like he speed ran the fucking industry. It's like, all right, cool. I got
He's
my
already in a movie.
Got my number one. I got him in a movie. Fucking. What else is there left to do? I got a song with Drake. Like, what else is there to fucking do?
That's the peak.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the vibe I was getting. It was just like from the album cover. You know, maybe he just wants to go back to his. This whole thing is about going back to his roots.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad song. Not a bad song.
Next up, we got. Can you actually?
You're afraid to say it. You can say the word. No one's gonna come after you. You know that, right?
Okay, yeah. You just made me. I felt really uncomfortable after the last song, so I just didn't. So next up, we got Gang, Gang, Gang.
You broke yourself with that one. You couldn't even.
I'm a monster. The G song.
Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs. My friend pulled me to the side like, did you hear about Marcus? Our Marcus? Yeah, our Marcus. A bunch of girls say he raped him in the back of some Target. They say he drove him back there in his car.
Wow. Yeah. That one threw me for a loop, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was took like a hard left turn, where it was like, oh, now we're talking about like some really serious stuff.
Yeah, and it's not like he was taking us off guard as much as he was taking off guard.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, The way we started that one was so funny. Gang, gang.
Yeah.
Jump into it. And it's just.
I mean, yeah. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he meant to do. He literally wanted people to go like, oh, gang, gang, gang. Let's see what this is. And then, you know.
A white boy talking about, oh. Kevin did, oh. I mean, next up we got Denver.
But I should just be phones. Ignorance is bliss. It's always being underground because it was fun when we were known less.
Really, really solid song. I think I really liked that it was like the first verse was at a different point of time in his life, and it's like as the project is kind of like a reflection of his life, it's like that's even him just reflecting a few months later, and it's like how fast your feelings on shit can change. And it was really great.
I don't want to speak about. I don't want to speak on something that I don't know too much about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what it seems like, I don't know. For me, it's like this is the most personal I've ever felt Jack Harlow.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like he popped off in his last two albums, like you said, were like shooting him into the spotlight, and it has to be all pop and punky, and has to grab eyes. Come on, like probably the industry is just like was forcing him to be like all like poppy and stuff, and this is like a reflection of like I don't want to. At least the part that he wrote in Denver is like I don't want to do this. I'm like regret. I don't know if this is for me. Like I don't want to stress out other people by telling them I'm stressed out and stuff.
Yeah, I think there's got to be so much pressure when you're on that level where it's like now it's to the point where it's like if you decide to walk away, then it's like there are so many jobs, so many people that are employed by the fact that you exist, that it's like are dependent on you to be doing what you're doing, and so it's like it can never just be a you decision. It's always going to be a decision of like, well, I'm helping, like I'm not just me, I'm a part of this team.
I mean, I don't know, I like when artists they open themselves up like that. I liked it.
That's cool. It's cool. And next up, we got No Enhancers. I assume that's still his ex, and I assume the chorus.
It's about his ex as well.
Well, the chorus is.
Oh yeah,
I like my girl
all natural. She need no enhancers.
Yeah, so I assume maybe that's not about. I don't know.
I don't think that's about his ex. But for me, I just that's just about like, I like you natural.
Yeah. That one's a little. I don't know. I'm confused by that one.
I think it's just a song about his ex.
Yeah, that's good. But I mean, it was written well. But
yeah,
cool. Not much to say on it. Next up, It Can't Be. I like the energy in that one. I think that's one thing that I would say. I think just the subdued approach for this album like makes sense, but like I liked how that kind of like had more higher energy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just real cool. Yeah. To all the songs really just saying is like people say I'm this successful because I'm white.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting way of doing it. Is I don't know. I like the way he was rapping over it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the flow on that was crazy.
It can't be.
Next up, we got Blame on Me, 4-minute track.
Like it never happened. God bless you. I'm terrified of broaching the subject. I'm terrified to even ask, so I just don't touch it. I don't say nothing.
Really, really solid.
Wow.
So each verse was a different person, right? Cool.
Very cool.
Really, really
personal.
Cool. Yeah.
Again. Yeah.
Thanks, Jack. That's great. Yeah. I think the music kind of speaks for itself on that one.
Yeah, it's just good.
Yeah. We were at the outro of the project. Questions.
Okay, let's go.
Why am I so skeptical of God? Why do I pretend like I didn't see it when I saw it? Why am I so bold to double back when I've been caught?
The songs pretty much ended. Every single song was pretty much ending like, wow, he's really reflected on this and he understands how to go forward. But it's like he pretty much just questions everything he just talked about over the entire album again, where it's like, you're never that's just the product of life. It's like you're never absolutely sure.
I like the journey that he goes on with each question. It's like the more you question yourself, you know, he's questioning who he is, and he just kind of gets like deeper and darker. And it's like he just kind of like shows the more he questions himself, the deeper he goes. He's like he's pretty much at the bottom where he's like stressing out about like living up to the hype and like what if I'm not good enough and blah blah blah. And then eventually just keeps questioning, and he starts questioning why.
Questioning like, man, like why do people not text me back? And by the end of it, it's like, does my fucking state even love me?
Yeah.
Does anyone love me?
So yes, every time we've done an album reaction, the first half we're pretty going, and then by the second half we're just like, oh my god. Now there's maybe due to the fact that the album is only 24 minutes long.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
But
if the outro there was the halfway point, that'd be a little brutal.
you know, like he just takes us on a journey, and the first half was just kind of like whatever. We were like, yeah, it's whatever. But then the second half was like way deeper and like way like, you know, interesting how he was doing it. So yeah.
When he started off, it was very much like, you know, oh, this new guy, and you would see all these new clips coming out, and he's so funny, and you know, he's so charismatic, and then it was like those qualities of him just became his brand, and then it just kind of became like it's Jack Harlow, it's the funny guy, it's like, you know, charismatic guy, and it was just like you lost the humanity there. And all the songs were just kind of like, oh, that's a good Jack Harlow song, but like nothing has been this personal probably ever. And
you know, it kind of feels like I'm excited. This makes me excited for what he has next, because it's just like it kind of feels like finally he's just like, man, fuck this, you know, I'm just gonna be me.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be me, Jack Harlow's next album gonna sound like?
On like for what it is trying to achieve, where it's like I could give, you know, a Kendrick album a high number, I could give like fucking a Drake album a high number, and then give this a number. It's like in my brain, I'm not comparing them. You know, I'm just thinking like, out of, if this is, you know, what we've discussed of Jack's way of achieving, you know, the musicality he wants to bring to it, I would give this project 8 times I Jackman out of 10.
That's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. All that seriousness leading up to that joke is crazy. Yeah, so my score is 8 gangs out of 10.
There we go.
I also give it an 8, just based off that.
Yeah. You know, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you know, let us know what you guys thought of the album down below. Unless you didn't like it and you're going to call us mean names, I wouldn't like that. You know, drop a like, subscribe. If you want to see us react to more stuff in the future, we definitely have plans for it. More stuff is announced every week. And just literally 2 days ago, and now we're here. So if you have any ideas of like stuff you want us to react to in the future, let us know. And other than that, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Bye. Wave bye, Gizmo.